Knock. Open. I think we should... let's open it.
You have keys to these rooms?
I thought you had a key.
Not to this one.
Hold on, Bigby. I can't just let you go into any room you want. Seriously, what if someone found out? I could get into a lot of trouble.
Please.
Fine.
We used the P word. And it wasn't
Well,
peppermint.
that's weird. This key is supposed to open every room in the building, but it's not working.
Beauty!
Ah, shit.
Beast?
Uh-oh.
Bigby?
No,
How could you do this
it's
to
not,
me?
It's not what it seems.
No, sweetie, no. Wait a
It for
minute.
reals
How
isn't
could
what
you
it
do
seems.
this? We've been together through everything! I took care of you! I love...
It's not what you think. Please.
You're cheating on me! With him?
No, Beast. I promise I'm not.
really isn't.
I'm helping him. That's all.
I'll bet! I'm sure you help each other just great!
This is a murder investigation. She's helping me.
Stop lying to me! What the fuck is wrong with you? She's my wife!
Beast, listen to me. There's nothing
It's like
going
the
on.
Hulk.
I'm not.
Ah!
Hey!
Bastard! I guess I finally see you for who you are!
Well, no, I'm still wearing my
Stop.
glamour, bro.
Stop it.
You told me you had seen her, you fucking liar!
Listen to your wife. Just calm down and...
Beast.
Oh, balls. I knew there was going to be a fight. I was trying so hard to avoid
What the
it.
hell do you think you're doing?
Uh-oh.
You aren't even listening to
Nope.
me.
Well, this is going to be pretty evenly matched. Especially with me going into what... Oh, I had no idea I was meant to choose one or the other. I chose both left and right there.
Leave him be. This is my fault.
Should I run? Is that what you want?
Beast, no. I understand.
Uh-oh. I thought I... Never mind. It's in the past now. Apparently I didn't dodge that. That's a little extreme. Bigby. That was a dick move. I'm gonna own up to that. I've
Bigby, no. Don't hurt him.
He's had enough. Stop it. I do not condone violence. Well... Apparently... Oh, okay. Apparently I condone violence when it's against... Who did I really want to hit earlier? Georgie and Tweedledum. Yeah.
You ruined everything!
I condone violence against those
She's
guys.
my fucking wife!
Hey, that's one way to open the door.
Shit!
What have you done?
Bigby,
Look what you did to the door. You can't just act like this whenever
stand
you...
back. You don't want to see this.
I'm kind of a little speechless.
Beauty, stay in the hall.
What? Why? What's going on?
No. I just said stay in the
Oh my
hall.
god.
Don't touch anything.
Is this...
Lily met her client here. Mr. Smith, whoever he is.
And then...
Must have happened right here.
Jesus.
Last night?
Yeah?
I was on shift last night.
On shift? Beauty, what?
I'm not a prostitute, you idiot. I work the front desk.
So that's...
Yes!
Yeah.
Do you remember who rented
God,
this room
Beast.
last night?
I don't think anyone did. Not last night. Maybe they have it long term. I don't know. How am I supposed to know? It just seemed like a totally normal night. How is that even possible? There's so much blood.
Go lock the front door. Keep people out of the hallway. I need you to be sure no one comes in here. This is a crime scene, okay?
But...
Just do what he says. I'll explain later, okay?
Jeez. Are all fables so temperamental? Incidentally, by the way, I'm really happy that Beast still has his
What
eyes.
kind of a person
I was
could do
worried
something
I was
like
worried I
this?
blinded him.
That's exactly what I'm about to try to find out.
Using your Batman-like powers of deduction.
I can't believe this.
I think the song goes "Lay me on a bed of roses," not lilacs, guys.
Where'd you get that?
Lily had it in her hand, in case there was any doubt over who died here.
That's a fair point. I also still want to look at that cassette before we move over here again.
Do all the rooms have these same clocks with the built-in cassette player?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
We shouldn't even be in here.
Is there one of those things where I can examine it again and see something completely different? Okay. Just one more time, guys. One more time. Bear with me. Never mind. I thought something was gonna... Ooh, apple. I thought something was gonna happen.
Do you smell something?
No. Just apple.
Hungry, Bigby? It's been a while since I've seen you eat, to be fair. When did you last eat? Right. Storybook. Ashtray. Well, someone who smokes. Which now makes me a suspect, but it wasn't me.
What is that?
It's a book about Snow White. Or about the Mundy version of her story, anyway.
Curious. I want to
The
know...
whole book is about her?
Yeah.
What is it?
So is this the German? He had a food fetish?
I think the apple is part of his fantasy about Snow White. That would explain the one we found on the floor.
Oh no, do you think it was poisoned?
It wasn't. I'd have smelled that. I think it's just a prop. It's here because they were acting out the scene in the book.
Of course, that makes perfect sense. They were acting out the thing with her stepmother and the apple, which is really creepy when you think about it. You know, she almost died when...
Trust me, if anybody knows something about Snow White, it's his number 2 stalker. I say number 2 because apparently number 1 has been taken by a murderer. So yeah, is this German? That looks like 9. 9 Sprachs new. I'm so sorry if I'm offending any German people out there. I'm still trying to read things. Ich darf keinen even if I read it, I have no idea what's going on.
Why is she in a glass coffin?
This is the part where she's in a deep sleep, but they think she's dead.
It still doesn't entirely explain why the
Oh,
woman's
no.
head was
What?
cut off.
What is it?
I think he made up the bed to match the coffin in the picture. Flowers, too. He'd have had Lily lie down just like this.
You mean just before?
In the story, that's when someone comes to kiss her. That's our Mr. Smith.
This is just bizarre.
No kidding.
This guy really has a thing about snow. It's like pathological.
I'm getting that feeling. Yes.
Oh my god, that poor girl. She couldn't have known. She probably just needed the money. She could have been anyone. How did she wind up here? I mean, not exactly here, but just how does a person...
Georgie took advantage of her when she was in trouble. He's a real
I
predator.
really want to find out who
Yeah.
Georgie is in Fable World. So is that it? No point in going back over these, I guess. Bottle...
She must have been so scared.
I'm pretty sure the perfume's on the
Brought
table.
wine.
Classy.
That looks like port. Not that I know anything
Maybe
about the
she
difference
didn't see
between
it
port
coming.
and wine. I just know I like the taste of one better. Which, incidentally, is port. Is there anything else? Ashtray. I want to take a look at the ashtray before...
It's a huff and puff.
I thought you were the only one who smoked that crap brand.
Apparently not.
Damn it, get it together, Beauty. Be strong.
For my arrival. And this is the part where we go over to the cassette. Oh, no, that's the wall, Bigby. That's the sound of nature. mildly disconcerting.
Bigby, this? I think I heard this music last night. It was playing pretty loudly for a while and then stopped in the middle. I didn't think twice about it at the time. I mean, you hear all kinds of things around here, and I guess I've already gotten used to blocking them out.
Yeah.
Could have covered up the sound of the murder.
Well, I don't think she screamed. It looked like she died
God.
pretty quickly. If I'm honest. So. Perfume is here. We don't get to look at that for some odd reason. Ooh. I should probably comfort her, huh?
Someone's been rough with this dress. It's torn.
In a very
Oh, no.
specific place.
She must have been wearing it. He killed her and then he took it back off?
No, there's no blood on it. It must have been torn some other time.
Yes, what? Some other time.
No,
Nobody
there's
knows
more?
what
What?
he's
What
referring
now?
to when he says that. Haha, let's move on. Snow's costume.
This is the same dress as the one in the book about snow. I think Smith was dressing Lily up in it to recreate the snow from the book.
You're right. It's the same dress. It's another match to what's in the book. God, I can see the whole picture now. It all goes together like you said. This creep put that girl in a Snow White dress and recreated the whole story from the book with the apple and the deep sleep and everything. You're a better detective than I thought you'd be.
Oh, gee, thanks.
So he planned it all out. He had all the details noted down. Only then, when it comes time to kiss her and wake her up.
Yeah.
To be fair, it didn't really
I
take
hope
that
you're
much
just
detective
about
work.
through. I don't really want to stay in here any longer. Are those pictures of the dead girl?
Nope, those are really Snow.
Not all of them.
Because that's 3
How
buttons.
do you know?
I'm in this one.
Oh.
It was taken last winter.
What
Oh, no.
the...
Bigby. This kind of stalking, it doesn't just stop by itself. Trust me, I know about this firsthand. He'll keep trying to get closer and
Wait,
closer.
wait.
His stand-in for Snow is gone now, so...
The next step closer. What is it?
We really should have told her.
Crane.
Well now. I kind of called it? Just a little bit? Now, you shouldn't break mirrors. That's 7 years bad luck. Who knows, you might have had a chance to escape me.
He could be after you now.
Good! I am dying to get my hands on that disgusting weasel!
I'm really starting to like you, Sheriff. You're not afraid to be a complete bastard.
Obviously, there will have to be some changes.
Hello, Bigby.
Take care of it, Bigby, or I'll take care of it for you.
Jesus Christ, Bigby. Is that you?
I cannot wait for that moment. You have no idea. I cannot wait to go full Hulk on some poor unsuspecting soul. I know that's probably bad, considering I'm meant to be playing the good cop. You have no idea how hard it is to play the good cop, guys. Okay, how do you respond to Crane about Snow's death? You and 61% of players sympathized with him. Huh. Then again, to be honest, I would have thought most players would not have sympathized with him just because he's a total and utter douchebag. How did you treat the murder suspect? You and 62.9% of players persuaded him to talk. Okay. Does that mean hitting him doesn't persuade him to talk? Go me, go us, go Team Bigby. Did you let Snow come with you to the trip trap? You and 92% of players let her make her own decision. Good call. How did you handle Georgie Porgy? Okay, now the name sounds slightly more familiar. You and 70.9% of players didn't hit Georgie. I'm liking the players of this game. We're non-violent. I love it. Okay. Did you keep punching Beast when he was down? You and 76.2% of players opted not to hit Beast a second time. Yes, gamers, displaying the non-violence of our nature. Remember, kids, video games do not make you violent. Anyway, thank you very much for watching episode 2 of Let's Play The Wolf Among Us. Roll credits? Yes, roll credits. Okay, I can talk over these. Thank you very much for watching yet another fun-filled episode. I can't wait to see episode 3 next, but I don't know when that comes out. I really should have looked that up beforehand. Oh well, you guys will be the first. Well, you guys will be the second to know, because I'll be the first to know, and I will be recording as soon as humanly possible for me. I didn't know Ichabod Crane smoked. I'm struggling to remember that because he was smoking the Huff and Puff cigarettes. Unless, I don't know, this is a really ludicrous theory, but I'm just throwing it out there. Do you think Crane was pretending to be us for a little bit of that? I don't know, because Bigby clearly has a thing for Snow, and I like to think that him and Snow will end up together in some way, shape, or form. I definitely ship it. But I don't know, I haven't read the comics, and this is a precursor to the comics. I don't know if she's even still alive, because before this episode, I thought she died before the finale of episode 1. So, you know, mind blown. I really should pick up those comics, but at the same time, I really shouldn't until after all 5 episodes. Although technically, if I remember correctly, apparently there aren't any spoilers. Ooh, Certificate of Distinction and Certificate of Service. What's the distinction one? Is that for war or something? And I've completely lost my train of thought. But yeah, you guys remember when I said that I bet Crane comes to this place? I can see him. He's definitely the type. He's definitely the creepy type with a secret. I kind of called it. I didn't think he'd be the murderer. Well, actually, no, I thought it was going to be somebody completely different. I thought it was going to be that redheaded guy from episode 1 that we kept seeing over and over again. But now, guys, there are 3 whole more episodes to watch. Well, for you guys to watch, for me to play, and for you guys to hopefully play later on, because I do recommend you play this game for yourselves. I guess we'll have to see what happens next time. Until then, I've been Obsessed Games, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Toodles!